Hello, I got this in the post today. I thought I'd share it with you. It's not a mobile phone as it says in the customs declaration, and the value was definitely a little bit more than £10.98. Not a lot more, but oh, they're getting sneaky. I still think it would have been under the threshold, but I think they probably just print these out en masse, whatever the item is. Here we go. Rob Schmidt off Twitter. Is it Robert Schmidt? I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad with names. I'm going to check. Yeah, Rob Schmidt recommended this. He actually, Rob, some time ago, saw that I was using the pine seal soldering iron, and I missed out when I bought my pine seal, and I didn't buy the silicon USB-C lead. It will run off of a barrel jack power supply as well, but the it makes it just a much better experience. And up until now, oh, this is going to be a little bit awkward to show you. I unplug it from the mains. Whoops. Up until now, oh, so it got caught. I've been using, this is my soldering iron stand. There's a power brick underneath here, and that's a 24 volt one. It's very messy, but coming out of that, it's basically a standard laptop power supply that I bought off of Amazon. Let's have a look at this cable. So what I did, coming out of that is just a standard barrel jack that would plug into the pine seal, no problem, but that isn't comfortable in your hand. It's not going to make it very easy to use. So I bought this, which is a barrel jack to USB-C converter, and then it's nice to have a switch. So instead of switching it off of the wall or yanking the plug out, I put this USB-C in line with it, and that's got a male USB-C on the end of it. So I've got a gender changer here, which I then plug in my silicon thing, and all of that is quite a lot of cable and a lot of faff. So Rob said he missed out. There's a pine seal or pine, whoever they are, that make the actual soldering iron. They got a company, I can't remember the company name. They make a power supply, and it's quite well regarded. Oh, rip the box. But this is a third-party rip-off of it. Like power delivery 65 watts. Whoops. Which is about the same wattage as the power supply I'm using under there. What have we got in here? Figure 8 cable. Oh, is it UK? Yes. It's UK, and it's UK spec as well. That's not bad. So, place your bets. What rating is the fuse in here? 3 amps. Really? I'm so surprised. There's usually another 10 amps in there, in everything I ever receive. As if it's a real 3 amp. It's probably got a nail in the middle of it. I am quite impressed, actually. That's for something that can pull 65 watts. Sorry about the mess. I am mid-projects. Many projects. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Lovely. So obviously it can do quick charge, and it has normal 5-volt power, USB A type. It also has a wireless charging, but it has power delivery, 65-watt power delivery with USB USB-C. So I can just plug my soldering iron straight into this. And that's going to make a huge difference on the amount of trash on my this. So I know obviously I'm going to have an extra box, but that can just sit over in the corner. But look, this is one cable that was sitting on my workbench in the way. That can go now. Solder. There we go. Let's recycle. It's not just solder though. That's not going to stick on there. They're not reusable. Let's plug it in and see how fast it heats up. But having extra, I've got a USB microscope that I have to plug this in to power that. I have another USB power supply always plugged in for charging phones and things on the workbench. And there's another, you can't see it, but there's another USB plug on the back wall over there that's powering probably, what is that? Something on my capture. So these 3 ports will be used a lot. Don't know if I need the quick charge one. Yeah. Switch on. And all right, let's go. So it also gives, it's got a lovely display. I can show you on this one, showing the power draw on each of the devices, or each of the outputs. It shows you the voltage and amperage of each of them, so that will be interesting. Let's chuck a phone on there. Started charging straight away. It doesn't show anything on that, but that's charging. 39 minutes until full. That's pretty quick as well. Excellent. Okay. Ooh. I was charging the power supply then. Right. So it's saying 20 volts. Now I have been using this with the 24 volt power supply, which isn't ideal. It's when this was first released, or they rated it to 24 volts and then downgraded that because there's a component in here that isn't rated to 24 volts. So they downgraded it to 20 volts after a short period. But I'd already bought a 24 volt adapter, and I've just been running it with 24 volts, and it's been fine. So this is obviously only going to run 20 volts. Are we ready? It might have only been drawing 20 volts out of that. I don't know. I don't know how electric works. It's magic. Right, we're ready. I'm going to press it. 3, 2, 1, press. Yeah, that's quick. 2.8 amps. This is a 3 amp fuse in there. Apparently. And that's plenty fast enough. We are molten. And that's it's showing 0 amps now, which is a bit surprising. Oh no, yep, yeah, that's really good. That's showing you exactly when it's powering and when it's not. So what I'll do is put the inline power switch which I've lost now. Somewhere on here, in amongst all of this. So yeah, that can just sit in between. I should zoom out a bit. That's not zooming out. So I've got the inline power switch, because this hasn't got a switch on the front for each individual one, and this one here's a problem. Maybe it is only one way. Oh no. Yeah, that's only right. Okay, so with that in, oh, whole thing went off. Oh, it's got a display on and off there. That worried me. Is that in? It's not the nicest. Yeah, that's not switching on. That doesn't like that. Just goes to 1.2 volts and doesn't do anything. Let's make sure I haven't broken it. 20 volts, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to have to just plug it in when I need it. Which isn't... it's not ideal. Never mind. We'll work something out. Right, so for charging the phone, plug in my phone. We are 9.3 volts, 1.6 amps, 1.4 amps. That's not fast charging off of that one. Which I would have expected from a QC. What about if I charge it off a power delivery one? And that's super fast charge. Oh, it said super fast charge and then disappeared. 9.3 volts, 1.5 amps. Oh, I'm not that fast. It's 31 minutes until full on there. If I put it on here, 38 minutes. It's not that much difference. But it'll be nice to be able to... I'm going to put this over in the corner somewhere. And I need to rebuild this because I don't need... the main reason for this being as bulky as it is to house this. I might build this part up onto the back of the workbench somewhere. But that's it. That's cool. I'm impressed. I am impressed. That's nice. Just got to find somewhere for it now in amongst this lot. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.